So there's the self-leveler all done. Did it the night before. So the original thoughts were to put some carpet tiles down to keep the office effect going on. But then we opted to look at the price of carpet tiles and found that we can just get a roll of cheap thin carpet and glue it down for about half the price of carpet tiles. So that's what we did. And obviously then you don't get all the joins, but it's a nice thin cheap carpet. Keep the dust down. And there's some cats exploring the tools. I think Joe's got in mind she's going to knit them a few little kitten tool belts to wear. So this is the workshop side of the building. Got some extra help there today. Joe's son Caleb's come up to help us. We're gonna, I think we're just finishing off putting up the ceiling boards, which I was finding difficult on my own. And this is the the middle post coming out on the second room, which is the nightmare to work around. So that's the end of that. And down comes the rain. Look at that. So just a little bit more OSB cutting in case you haven't had enough on this channel. I can't remember, we've gone through 100 and odd boards. So there's the Rockwell insulation on the partition walls, which will act as sound deadening between the workshop and the office, so we can both work simultaneously. Joe in the workshop and me in the office, or vice versa. So these are the last few little bits, or the last bit of wall, and I'm glad to see the back of that. So here we are cutting a slab. This is what I call a council slab, 600 by 900 millimeter, and I'm just using it as a packer, a plinth to increase the height of the range that we're going to sit on top. So again, Makita double battery, this one, 9-inch disc cutter. No generators are harmed in this process. So mostly we're still managing to charge the Makita batteries with what little solar we have coming in. So even though we're using power tools, they're not guzzling any electricity from our stores. So there's Joe mixing up a 2-to-1 nice strong mix to lay the patio slab on. 8 mil this way.
Yeah. That's it. Or maybe one more optional.
That's okay. I've got my best level out now.
That'll be the kittens.
Do you think? I just wondered what it sounded like actually. I know it would be the kittens knocking something over, but what was it they knocked over? So that's down now, squished on the front, as much as squish I've got, and we are still leaning back very, very, very slightly. But oh, for any of you in the know, I'm leaning back by a green window packer.
Shall I go and try and find a green window packer?
No, it's just a
really
statement of how little.
Oh yeah, the skinny one.
But this weighs so much, I really don't think that that is going to lift. And the other thing we got to consider, look, is the slab I'm putting on top. That might not even be flat.
Indeed. So you happy with it this way as well?
What do you think, more this way?
Well, it was about
5
1
mil,
and now it's
like,
gone back. That's it. That's better. I can see the whole line now. Perfect. Tidy.
Oh, dinner. Oh dear. Don't go wait clean enough for a cook dinner.
Just pointing up now.
Just so it's got definite bed. It can't kick, because obviously we know how heavy that was. Like I said, this is just a packer, so whatever flooring goes down will half the height of it. See it.
But
Might need a little bit more.
for the stone.
More mix.
Yeah, for the stone.
Yeah. Could I have the bucket with the glue and the brush, please?
Let's leave this here for now. Take a bit more. any more fed? Or?
Should be enough in there. I just gotta wheel this out completely. You'll tell me.
One mix.
Is it nice and runny again?
It is. Like tile adhesive. A little bit gritty but smooth.
Yeah, I'd say we're going to let this glue
Let it go to
cut.
Lovely.
Oh, it might
Give it
not
20
bond
minutes.
because these are known for not bonding properly. These ones are.
Mm.
We've got a lot of these patios made with this stuff end up with loose slabs. Because you're supposed to like grout the back of them individually prior to laying. It'll like be. Most people don't. They just lay them on wet sand cement because they don't show a space of months, maybe even a couple of years. But I think 80% of these patios you go and see will have a loose slab on them. Sometimes they're like half of them are loose, which is really bad. And that's probably got half the lines on the back foot because it's kind of stop that, but they don't. They're not porous, see? Like you can see that's soaking into there. Well, that's great. All we got to do is tip that bucket on there, spread it out, drop the slab down, and we're done for today. So we can do that.
We are good. So we had a 20-minute break there for that PVA to go off on the, well, not to go off completely, but to become a little bit more tacky on the stone. This is our last task of today.
What time is it?
I don't have any idea. Yeah, but it's 20 to 10.
3 to 10 or so, yeah. Nice young.
It might be, but I'm not.
Nightclub. Yeah, that's what's going on, and that's all there is to it. See, it's just something to stick it on top of it.
Here goes the hearthstone.
First one of this side.
Yes, the first, I was just thinking that, first one of this site. So even though this is just the old shed, we still want it to, each of our little places that we spend our precious time, to have its own little soul. So here's the hearthstone, number 1.
Excuse the pan.
It's okay, it's not in shot. Lovely. Nice little lip, so you can't even see the slab really.
A bit much more. There.
Sorted that out, isn't it?
Yeah. Not tapped it yet.
That little leaning back from earlier is gone now.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, it was very minuscule anyway. I knew the look of the how driven that slab is. So I mean that's pop on really.
Yep. Great. So tomorrow, second part of our weekend's adventure, and we're going to be finishing this off. Hang on a second. Rachel's got a small tool out.
It's called a margin trowel, darling. A
Oh, yes, of course. I know the small tool looks like a different thing. It's double-ended thing, isn't it? Just for truth, this is a small tool. So let's have a little look at what Reese is up to over here.
You got your head against the floor, I think. You don't see on the head. Basically, I put the cement on around the outside of the slab. So I haven't got a pointer after, I just got a trowel in to stop it oozes out. That is about all you will see. In fact, the side I'm faffing with you is going to be behind the cupboard anyway, so it's mainly the front I should be worried. Yeah. That will do. Oh, there's no gaps underneath the edge of it now. So when we, in the morning, ideally you'd leave that now for about 4 or 5 days before you even touch it. But in the morning, or around lunchtime tomorrow, we're going to be resting a cooker on it that weighs 250, quarter ton-ish.
About that.
Hideously heavy. We're going to have to take it over the front edge of it, so gingerly we'll do it. I'd rather it doesn't move, but you know, what the hell, if it does, then it's not going to be going very far.
No,
it will sit there. The cocker will hold it down whatever happens. It's just be nice if it sat there unassisted, like so. So I could do with a little hand brush or something like just to scuff this See,
Yeah,
we haven't
no, there isn't
chisel.
one. There's just this one that we use to mix the PVA.
Yeah. Enough dust about anyway. Like set there, you know, after you're going to self-level this floor tomorrow evening. So, that's rolled around in the sawdust that's there now. It'll just sweep up in the morning. So it's the following lunchtime. I give it as long as I could for the cement to go off on the plinth. And we managed to find a couple of dollies to move the range on because it weighs 200 and odd kilograms, quarter of a ton. And then, like the Egyptians, we moved it backwards on the slab with a couple of rollers, i.e. a couple of broom handles. So it was pretty easy to move.
So we've put the range in. It's a Rayburn Royal. Put it in situ. Reese is working on what we do with the flue, and I'm working on making it look a little bit less grubby. So I'm going to be using some good old magic pink stuff. Not too abrasive. This is enamelled anyway, so it can take a fair bit of a beating, but I'll still be quite gentle. You see there's some milky stains. So I'm going to clean that up, so next time you see it, it'll be clean. The plan was for us to finish the install the very next day because we thought we had a good break in the weather, but unfortunately the weather kind of conspired and let us down. If you've been keeping up with the weather in West Wales over the last month or so, you'll know what we're talking about. Lots of floods everywhere. This is what happened at the top of the road, well, on the road, and then it affected the top of the lane. It took Reese 3 days with the digger to reinstate and make do after the damage that was done, but thankfully it's all under control now. Till next time.